and welcome to episode 7 of Scene.
I'm Jack.
And I'm Max.
And we're here today in Stratford-upon-Avon College reception, but we've got to get to the studio. We've got about 30 seconds to do that.
Run the titles.
I think we managed to beat Amy and Liam's time from last week.
Yeah, I think we smashed it. Anyway, welcome to today's episode of Scene. I'm Max.
And I'm Jack.
Let's take a look at what's coming up this week.
Play the tape. So coming up this week, we're going to take a behind-the-scenes look of Children in Need.
We've got the gorgeous Obsession charity headshade.
We're also going to be looking at the finale of Liam's Movember. I can't wait to see that.
That's some really fantastic stuff coming up this week.
Yeah, totally agree with you there. So let's take a look at what went on behind the scenes from Children in Need a couple of weeks ago.
So don't forget to text their name. 7, 6, 5, 4. Could someone you
I can see the two people out because they wouldn't not have happened without them. They put up with me, they put up with Sophie, but more me because if I really asked for everything, then more. So let's put our hands together for Graham and Chris.
I said that's enough children in need for at least 2 years.
So, series editor Phil there, doing a bit of Bangra.
Bangra. Yeah, it looks like a really fantastic day, fantastic cause. Everything went really well.
Well, I really enjoyed it. Don't know about you.
What was your favourite part?
I enjoyed being down the Vic, actually, something new, different from this studio.
Okay, so shout out to Amy for our vision mixer for putting that together. Great little piece to give you an idea of what goes on behind the scenes.
Awesome stuff, but now moving on to Christmas, next week we'll have scenes from the German market.
I love Christmas, I'm so excited. But on to Movember, this is the end. Let's have a look at Liam's story so far. Play the tape.
Okay, so it's the final week of Movember. literally hours away from the big reveal. But I've decided it doesn't really matter whether I grow a moustache or not, because I know I've done everyone proud, and knowing that my crew and friends are behind me with all of this, then you know that's the important thing from this journey. You know, is making them proud, and I know they all are.
You having a laugh? It's not a moustache. A man can grow a moustache. He can't. He's not a man.
I think he's put a lot of effort into it. Good on him, but I think I've definitely seen better moustaches in my time. But yeah, fair play for him for trying.
You know, I think he's made quite a lot of effort. He's, you know, good attempt. He's put a lot of thought into his, you know, research for what he's actually been trying to do. And
you can tell the truth. You don't have to lie.
Yeah, it's not great, is it? He's not had a great time. I think he's been really unfortunate, and he's just not really shown any sort of skills there.
Well, I don't like him. I think he's just annoying. He just gets on my nerves. Do you know what I mean? It's got such a bad haircut. It just never's right. It's just never right. It proper winds me up.
What do you think of his moustache?
What was that? Oh, did he add any? Oh, don't care.
I didn't even know he was doing my member challenge. Is that why he's got his little about 3 hairs?
Yeah, he thinks he's doing really well, but he's not. My nan's got more hair on her chin than he has. Bless him.
Leo. Which one's that?
The guy who's doing Movember, you know, presenter.
No. What did you say his name was?
Liam Clark.
Liam. I don't know what about that.
So it's the end of Movember, and lots of interesting opinions there. I've got to say I agree with all of them. But my personal opinion of Liam's moustache, I've got to say, it is a bit shameful.
Yes, very harsh comments from the crew and myself, but
yeah, it was probably needed.
Yeah, anyway, moving on.
Anyway, we're now going to take a look at a video our producer Zara has put together, all to do with one woman and her charity head shave.
Play that tape.
My name is Rachel Ngombe, and I own the business Gorgeous Obsession boutique salons. Coming up to our second birthday, which is a week this Friday, November the 28th, I wanted to do something a little bit more drastic.
Yeah.
So I came up with the idea of just shaving my hair off for charity. A local charity called Cyclists Fighting Cancer, and this is a charity whereby they donate bikes for children who are unfortunate enough to be living with cancer. We're proud to say that we've raised nearly £2,000 since we've opened through the sales of Peachy Keen and through doing various pampathons and tannathons, again all about making people feel good about themselves. We donate the whole proceeds, because if we can make people feel good and in return raise money for this charity, it's a win-win. Hair does mean a lot, absolutely. I think women in general have a huge need to have the hair looking a certain way. In the 20 years that I've had in the beauty industry, I must have had 20 different colours, 20 different styles, generally on the shorter side. This is the longest that it's been for a long time. So I'm not afraid to experiment. So we're on nearly £850 as of today. So we're very close to meeting our target, and that's without raffling off local prizes that have also been offered, family tickets to go and see Rumpelstiltskin, champagne lunches, river cruises. Local companies have been very generous. So on the 28th we've got the Rock Choir, which is a nationwide choir. They're supporting us, and they will be present from around about 4:45. So they'll be singing a handful of songs to help the countdown to the shave. The mayor will be cycling into the event, and he will conduct the first shave. Then we have some other local singers that will be adding to the atmosphere. There will be some mulled wine, which will be available for everyone to come and have a little tipple. We will donate this trampoline on the evening to any lucky little youngster that anyone that's donated will have a chance to be raffled. Plus we will be raffling off those 3 prizes that I just mentioned on the evening, so it should be a bit of a fun evening, and ultimately you can watch me having my head shaved.
Thank you very much.
It's a really worthy cause there. If you'd like to find out a bit more, please go to www.supportingcyclistsfc.org.uk. And if you'd like to go to Rachel Nombay's Just Giving page, the link is down here, and that is justgiving.com/Rachel Nombay 1. So if you're down about tomorrow evening, head down and show your support. It's all for a good cause.
Yeah, and we've got Rachel's head shave on next week's episode. So, Jack, do you reckon we should shave our heads for charity, maybe? Maybe one of our heads?
Only if it's you. I'm not letting you anywhere near my head with a razor. Right, so up next we're going to take a look at the last part of Liam's Movember effort.
Indeed. Sadly, this is the last in the Movember series. So let's see what we've been up to this past week.
Play that tape.
So yeah, a bit shameful. We didn't know what was going to happen, but we finally got Liam in here, in the studio, for the grand reveal. Liam.
I'm a bit nervous, to be honest, Max.
Mate, you're going to be fine.
You sure?
Yeah, everybody's rooting for you.
Okay.
Everybody's...
Okay. Hey! Loving it. Look at that. Beautiful, isn't it?
Mate, I'm so proud of you.
Could have done it without you.
Let's give him a round of applause.
It's been a long old journey, but I'm pleased to say there it is.
Yeah, so now to tell us a bit more about it, we're going to hand him over to Jack for a little interview.
Great.
So Liam.
Jack, how's it going?
It's going good, man.
That's a nice one.
Wow. That's a brilliant moustache, got to say.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
It's been a long old journey, but I'm proud to be sat here with this now, because, you know, I forget the haters. Yeah, it's coming up a little bit.
I think something's happened.
Yeah.
To you.
Okay, I'm not going to lie about it. I can't grow a moustache. I've tried everything possible, but yeah, it's not happening. I've tried as much as I can, but I've just got to admit that some people just can't grow facial hair, and there's no shame in that. If you can't grow, if you're like me and can't grow facial hair, then there's nothing wrong with that.
Well, there's nothing wrong with it at all. You've raised awareness for a really worthy cause.
Absolutely.
So, I'm going to ask you a few questions now.
Sure.
So, first and foremost, the comments made by the crew. How did you take those?
Not well. I mean, it's been an emotional roller coaster, and when you see your loved ones and your friends on a screen criticising you, it hurts. It really hurts. But I knew with trying to do something like this that there was going to be criticism. But that the haters are my motivators. That's how I say it. And without them, although it's only a small attempt, I wouldn't have been able to grow that. So, you know, forget them.
So, are you going to be doing Movember next year as well? Because we've really enjoyed it this year. We'd love to see you do it again next year.
I think I will. Although, hopefully, I can do a bit better next year. You know, I'll be a year older. I'll be 20 next year. Who knows what's going to happen? You know. So I'll definitely do it again. Not only for the, you know, it's been fun doing it and all that. We've tried some really good attempts. Max's ideas were terrible, but you know, at the same time, we've had loads of fun. And like you said, it is for a fantastic cause. And that's the important thing, is that people donate to the Movember cause, because it really does help for prostate cancer and testicular cancer as well. So that's the important thing about all of it. But I've had a laugh doing it. Maybe next year we'll grow a few more hairs.
Well, that's the part that counts. But there is one question that we really do want to ask you.
Okay.
And is that you are going to be keeping this, aren't you? Because we've all grown accustomed to it, sitting around campus.
Well, I don't know. I think that's up to you guys, because I mean, everyone in the studio here has criticised it. So if you, yeah, there we go. Thank you, Jade.
So floor manager
so
Jade there with a comment.
Yeah, maybe if you guys can all take back your comments and apologise, I'll consider keeping it.
Well, I'll be the first to apologise.
Thank you, Jack.
Didn't mean those comments, but could have done a bit better. But sadly, we have come to the end of the show. But we're going to play you out this week with Jetpack and their new song, Back to Life. Now, interestingly enough, they've just been signed to Hit and Run Records. Good stuff, that. So here's Jetpack with Back to Life. Bye-bye.
This is the end!